Hi, my name is Anita Chan. I'm the program coordinator at the Arthritis Consumer Experts, and I'm here with Cheryl.
Hi, Anita.
So Cheryl, I understand you are participating in a research with the Arthritis Research Center of Canada. Could you tell us a little bit about what you're doing?
Yes, I'd be happy to. I am living with rheumatoid arthritis, and the study is focusing on investigating in people like me their physical activity, and they're using two different armbands. This one being a Fitbit Flex wristband, which I wear 24/7 for 4 weeks, and another sensor, which is I think it's called Body Sense Wear, and that you wear 2 of the 4 weeks. And at the end of 4 weeks, we're going to know a lot more about what levels of physical activity I engage in, for what duration, and it also tells me how well or not I sleep at night.
Tell us about your goals to begin with for this study you're in.
Right. So ultimately, you can do a lot of different things with the Fitbit and with the software program that comes with it, that is a web-based program. You can set food goals or calorie intake goals. For me, I really just wanted to have a step goal. So I decided that I would try to, I took a guess basically at how many steps I was taking in a day. So I chose 15,000 steps in a day, which the principal investigators and the co-investigators in the study told me was too high. But in fact, over my first week wearing my Fitbit device, I've learned that I have on average taken more steps than I set as a goal. So I've taken about 17,000 steps, which is good. I'm going to leave my goal at 15,000 though, because perhaps I was maybe a bit more active this week than on average I would be in a month. But 15,000 was good. I was burning about 2,500 calories a day, which doing just walking and general activities. I walk with my dog Molly. I think if all of you have been to ABN before, who are watching, you've probably seen pictures of Molly. She makes regular ABN posts. But I walk my dog a lot, and we go hiking on the weekends, and that's basically where I'm getting all these steps in.
Which device do you like better so far?
I like the Fitbit. It's waterproof, you never take it off. It's almost like a piece of hip jewelry. When you tap it, I don't know if you can see there, but when you tap it, it'll tell you where your physical activity level is for the day, depending on what goal you set for yourself. When you've achieved your goal at the end of the day, it vibrates and says, hooray, you've achieved your goals. And then at night, when you tap it quite a few times, it actually goes to sleep with you and tracks the things that are happening, like how many times in an evening am I restless when I'm lying in bed, what amount of time I'm actually sleeping, and I actually put it to sleep just now. Okay, now it's awake again. And tells me how many times I actually was awake and up at night, which is really quite interesting.
You found some very alarming and disturbing information about yourself.
I don't know if it's alarming and disturbing, but it's surprising, and in some ways it's alarming and disturbing. What I learned is that in an evening when I went to bed at like 10 or 11 o'clock at night, I was actually only getting about 2.5 to 3 hours and a quarter sleep a night. So actual sleep. I'm, dead to the world and resting asleep. I was awake and restless about 300 minutes, or restless rather. So possibly not fully awake, but certainly not getting deep sleep. And then I also learned that on average I was up about 5 to 7 times a night, so awake, not sleeping, not restless, but literally awake. And I never really realized how little deep sleep I was getting, and it explains some of the fatigue possibly that comes along with getting a diagnosis of rheumatoid arthritis.
This device will help others with rheumatoid arthritis?
Well, I think the research will be very fascinating. So this is a 4-week study, and we probably won't be able to learn the findings of the study for a little while. But I think just making people with rheumatoid arthritis, which is a disease that really can, if not treated well or treated early enough or appropriately diagnosed, can really take a very mobile person and make them completely immobile. So I think studying physical activity in rheumatoid arthritis is really, really important. And I think that over time you can have fun with it as a participant. I know that one of the benefits of being in the study is we get to keep our Fitbit bracelets. So I'll be able to report back to ABN visitors over the course of the next 12 months and tell you what's been happening with my physical activity.
Thank you so much for your time, Cheryl.
You're welcome. I'll see you soon.
Anita signing out.